Hello, tomfoolery today! Woo! Yay! Vlog every day in April. Yeah. So, I had to make this video really quick, and I couldn't edit it or anything because it's like 11:30, and I have to have this up before 12. Yeah. And so today I went to Mystic Aquarium with Alicia. I did not sleep over though this time. We just happened to be seeing each other every day for the past 4 days. So, yeah. And so it picked me up at like 10ish, 9:30ish, 10. So I had to wake up at like 8:15ish, which sucked. Ugh, I hate waking up early, especially because I went to bed and it was like 3:45 when I went to bed. Yeah. So they picked me up, and then we stopped at a McDonald's at like almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and we got food. Actually, I just got french fries, but yeah. Then we got back in the car, and I've never been to the Groton, whatever it's called, the submarine base over there. And if I have been, then I don't really remember going. And so her mom was like, okay, well, we can stop there on the way and we can go take you to see it. And I was like, oh, okay, awesome. So we went there, and there's a submarine that you can go in and like walk down, and it's super tiny and it's really claustrophobic. But I'm not claustrophobic, but if I were in there for like several months at a time or weeks or whatever, however long submarine-y people are in there for, then that would really suck because it was tiny and like, oh my gosh, it just sucks so bad. I would not want to be in there. And then there's a museum, but we didn't look through the museum. We kind of just skipped that part because we wanted to go to the aquarium. So we did that. Then we left and we went to the aquarium, and so we basically got in the car and then we drove a little further to Mystic, Connecticut. And we went to the aquarium and we got tickets, and we found out that actually our tickets, we can, once you buy them, you can use them for the next 2 days, but since people never usually come back, that's why they did it. And so we signed our names and we can come back for free for the next 2 days as long as we have our tickets, which is cool. So that might happen. And then we went in and we saw the beluga whales, and the beluga whales are awesome. And there's this thing called the beluga whale experience thing, and it's where you pay a whole bunch of money and you go and put this like wet pants thing on, and you go and you stand in the water and you do tricks, and you get completely soaked by the beluga whales, and they give you hugs and high fives, and you make them make noises or something like that. And we were watching other people doing it, and it was awesome. And Alicia's mom was telling me how she took her Alicia's older sister Tina to go do it for her birthday one time. So me and Alicia decided for my birthday next year, which is an entire year because my birthday was just the other day, that we'll go do that. So, and I was like, why don't we just do it for your birthday, because your birthday's in like May. And she was just like, I'm scared, I don't want to do it. So I don't know how that's working out. Also, because I'll be in, like, England, so. So we did that, then we saw the sea lions, and then we went through the indoor-y section, and we looked at, like, the jellyfish and stuff, and I pet a shark, and it was just kind of like sleeping there, so, I mean, I've pet a shark before, so it was not a big deal. And they got rid of the stingrays, which sucks, because they had like a big giant tank of like stingrays, and you could go put your hand in them and like pet them. And so so they like changed them, and so they're not there anymore. Then we went to go see the sea lion show, and that was cool. And I now know the difference between a sea lion and a seal. So the difference is sea lions have bigger flippers, and they can like stand up with them and stuff, as where seals' flippers are way smaller, and they like can't stand up, and they're just like on their bellies the entire time, and they're relatively smaller and stuff. So yeah. So then after that we went to the Mystic Village or whatever, where all the little shops are, like right next door. And I called Sam because she told me because she told me that there's this store last time she went, and it's filled with like stuff from the 60s and Beatles stuff, and I like stuff from that era. That's my favorite era, by the way, the 60s and then the 40s. So yeah, and so we went and we checked that out. It's a store called Imagine. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. It had a lot of stuff and sex toys, and and it was interesting. We didn't buy anything and from there, so we just kind of walked around and then we left. And then we walked to this other store, and it was kind of just like a convenience store type thing. We bought fudge, because I love fudge, and then we bought honey sticks. And then we kept walking, and we went into this other store called something de Soul, and like you can buy, it's like shirts and bags and stuff, and they look white when you, like, in indirect sunlight, and then as soon as you step out into the sunlight they change color and they have all color on them instead of being white. It was actually really cool. It was just expensive. And they have nail polish too that you have it one color when you put it on. When you go out in the sun it turns like a completely different color. So that was cool. Then we went to a candy store and we all got chocolate covered bananas. And mine had nuts, and so I kept, every time I bit into it, because the chocolate dried, so every time I bit into it, they kept, Alicia and her little sister Larissa and Alicia's friend Arianne, they kept like going, "Bianca, you keep dropping your nuts!" And so, yeah, it was funny. And then Alicia was like, yeah, and then her sister Larissa was like, "It's like a black banana, get it?" And we're all like, "Yeah, that's so funny." And then Alicia goes, "And it's like creamy in the inside." And we were just like laughing because it was funny. She was like, "And then it's a cream colored on the inside." So yeah, that happened. And then we went to her house and we were all like on the trampoline, and then we took a walk where we talked about things that best friends didn't know about each other until today. And then I went home. Yeah. And so that was fun. That was my day. I did all that, and then I came home and I went to the bathroom. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, a video, huh? Okay." And so now thus I end my day with you, YouTube. Mittens wants to say hi. Give me a sec. Mittens, come here. Say hi. Meow. He was just licking himself, so he kind of stinks. Say hi to the people. Oh, he waved. See? Okay. So that's it for today. Alright. See you tomorrow, YouTube. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.